Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome. It's my favourite. What was that? It's my favourite time of the week. It's the BDA podcast time. It's episode 45 of the BDA podcast. Joining me this week, we've got, as ever, we've got the lovely
Kylie Jenner.
Kyle Jenner.
Lovely. I'll take that.
Yeah,
hello.
We are lovely.
You.
You're lovely.
Oh,
you know,
thank you so much.
you bring a sort of like a. What's that dude at the Muppets called?
Beaker.
No, not the other one. The Fozzie. Is it Fozzie Bear?
Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear.
Oh.
You're like Fozzie Bear. He's all cuddly and.
Yeah.
And he got one of those sort of shirts on. Cuddly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that shirt.
Wasn't his
That's
thing
nice.
that he wrote bad jokes?
Oh, what?
It was. So I think
When
Carl's
bad
got
joke told between these lips. Don't do that now.
Are you sure? Not even one.
Not even one.
Not even one. Okay, well, what a Christmas bad joke. Saying that, we've got loads of jokes going on the BDA website though. Not on the website, but on our social media channels. And also returning for number 3? 3 in a row?
Yeah.
Wow, hat trick.
I feel like we should high five.
We should high five that.
Way!
High five, well done, Holster.
That's an old-
Gennaro is back. Holly Gennaro, Holly Jameson. Got it right. First
One
time.
point.
1 point. Holly Gennaro, yes. We've borrowed her from Die Hard. But she's back on the podcast. I think you've only got 2 left, and then it's Christmas Eve, and you're off Nakatomi Plaza, defeating bad guys, hanging on to watches.
You have to do it every Christmas. It's really annoying.
Oh, it's like bootleg.
You do. Is it like a contractual thing that you have to
Yeah.
literally?
I have to record that every year.
Wow.
The makeup's getting really well.
It is, to be fair. I never knew. Yeah.
But Bruce Willis is
Well,
getting
surely they have to
older.
bring in a new Gennaro every now and again. They can't just go with the same.
Oh, I mean, I was in Barbados last year. They had to sub me in with somebody else.
Wowzers. Christmas special Die Hard. It's coming back in theatres actually. Just
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're bringing it back just as a one-off. So, episode 45. This week, as you may know, I'll just adjust this a bit. We're talking about Advent calendars. So, Holly, Gennaro is going to take us off with the history of the Advent calendar, why we do Advent calendars, I think.
Yeah, I can start.
And then after that, we'll then go over to Kyle,
Yeah.
Mr. Jenner, Fozzie Bear, who's going to take us through the marketing of the Advent calendar and some marketing tactics that you can use in terms of engaging with your that's really irritating. Engaging with your customers or your clients over this holiday period. I think it's always nice to keep in touch, and there's always loads of different ways that you can do that, be it email campaigns, be it just a simple card in the post. You know, it sounds simple, but just that little personal touch can be really effective over this time of year. It's just a reminder, because sometimes things, we all in this creative industry, sometimes things can go quiet, sometimes things can go pretty ballistic, pretty mental.
Yeah.
We're kind of going through that sort of like mental period. I think I've been really busy with some presentations and some video stuff that I've been doing, so therefore I've had no chance to do any research this week. I'm terribly sorry, guys.
Normally me.
It's normally the Swiss cow in the corner that lets us down.
Important fact.
But anyway, so Holly, do you want to take us into the
All
history of the Advent calendar?
Yes, so Advent is a Christian tradition of counting down the days until the baby Jesus was born.
Of course.
But historically, it was the actual Advent calendar as we know and love, the little thing with the doors, ooh, what day is it? Well,
Yeah.
it's from Germany in the 19th century.
19th century.
Some kind of newspaper decided it was a good idea to have a little free gift with their Christmas paper. And,
see, so it was a marketing thing all along.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, isn't it always?
I mean,
Free gift in a German newspaper.
yeah.
Okay.
Wowzers.
And
Takes it back to Die Hard again.
Hans
There's a
Gruber.
link everywhere.
Hans Gruber, I'm so
Okay.
proud you knew that. Of course you know that being
Of
Gennaro.
course, I
You
mean
would
it.
you would
Yeah.
know that. You can't fluff your lines, can you? Sorry.
Yeah. And so that sort of evolved into the little thing we know and love of the little things that have little doors they pull apart. We didn't always have chocolate. Sometimes it was little Bible quotes, and sometimes little pictures of Bible scenes and things like that.
I would imagine that
Oh,
the
yeah.
the confectioners would have at some said, "Oh, did you know what? We can
Yeah.
make a march on this and
Yeah.
and then start putting chocolates into it."
It was that sort of early 1900s where chocolate was becoming a thing.
Okay.
Things like that. And yeah. And does anybody know where the world's biggest, according to the Guinness Book of World Record,
Work.
that thing
Try saying that 3
Yeah.
times fast.
was? Do you know when that was? Where that was?
Sorry, I got lost at there.
Where the world's largest Advent calendar was.
Okay.
was or still is or gone? Is it?
It's gone in,
Oh,
obviously just once a year, isn't it?
Once a year. Okay.
I'm going to...
But it might keep it there.
It's
every
in the
year.
UK.
Oh,
in the UK.
Oh, you framed it out, I was gonna say
The
no.
largest advent calendar ever done
Yeah.
was in the UK.
And I can give you, well, it was 71 metres high. Or maybe that was wide. It's very big.
Is that
Um,
London?
Yes, it's in London.
Oh, that's a point, surely.
How about toot toot? That's your clue.
When you say that, I want
Paddington,
Next one.
Houston,
Next one.
Marylebone.
King's Cross,
Next one.
Victoria.
St Pancras.
That's St Pancras.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say St Pancras.
We said everyone but.
Oh, I feel like we failed the only quiz we had this week.
Oh.
Oh wow!
Yes.
So it was, how tall was
Yeah.
it? 71 metres.
Oh, it's so
And what was
71 by 23. So I think
Wowzers.
it was wide, and it didn't have chocolate. It was sort of like biblical scenes or.
Was it like?
Christmas
Oh
scenes.
right.
Was
Was
it-
that recent then?
07.
Well, pretty recent.
Was it
Then.
cardboard then, or?
I don't know. It was like a printed
There's a
thing
lot
on
of
the
cardboard.
wall, like
That's
on
bad.
the big.
Would have
where
need
the
some
clock
structural
is.
reinforcement.
Oh,
wouldn't
they
it?
recycled that as well.
Yeah, it looked like
Imagine
this.
the chocolates. Oh wow.
Pretty
It is
big.
It is big.
Yeah,
So you know, actually have 24 doors then. They just had like
I think that's
a
it.
couple of doors.
No, it goes to 20. So.
Oh no, okay. Sorry.
So
Can't
does
do
it open itself? How does it work?
Oh, logistics. I don't know.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Maybe our little man with the ladder had to go up there every morning. I don't know.
We'll put these images on screen, so
Yeah.
we're looking at it. But yeah, so basically, wow. It
It's
is
like
St
in
Pancras,
the
definitely.
back wall of.
The back wall of St Pancras where the clock is, isn't it?
Yeah,
They're completely taken over it.
all the way
Yeah.
up to the ceiling,
Yeah.
basically.
Not-
Yeah.
Not
So
one,
take
not one
over.
hint of a Cadbury's chocolate in sight.
No.
When did they start bringing the chocolates in then?
Oh, I don't know when the exact date was.
Oh, that's okay. Because I remember when I was a kid, you couldn't get the Cadbury's advent calendars didn't exist. You had to get these German ones and the German chocolates.
Really?
Yeah, it's always been a bit. But recently, yeah, as now they're everywhere. You know, now you've got Lindt doing them. Now you've got Lego making advent calendars.
Playmobil.
You've got. Is it really?
Playmobil, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The nativity scene by the end, 24th, and then you've got the whole collection.
Got a pirate one as well.
Yeah, I saw that. A bit random. But it's very good because it leads you on that makes the kids want the extra bits and go, oh, Daddy, can I just get this for Christmas? And oh, damn it, Lego, you've done so
Well, I
well.
guess yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? It's all about selling one piece to then sell another. You know,
It's
you
very
spark
clever.
that interest of. Yeah, and then it's like, okay, you need to collect a set, and it's
It's
all
like the
about
new
that.
Christmas advert, isn't it? It's kind of the calendar is taken over. It's
Well, to be
getting
fair,
bigger.
it's an advert that keeps giving, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really, if
every
you
day.
oh look, you know, I mean, if it was a Lego one, I don't know what the Lego one is, but I'd imagine if you like every day there'd be a little piece you add to your little collection.
Yeah,
And
the
it could be
head.
really disappointing one day.
Yeah.
You just get a carrot,
Yeah,
you know,
a Christmas carrot though.
for the snowman.
I shall. Do you know what? You've just made me think about that, and it flashed into my brain. And this is just going back to. I'll just bring up a history,
a memory cord.
a memory cord. My sister, bless her, for 1 year. I don't know if it was a mistake, but 1 year.
Oh no.
My uncle, God rest his soul, somehow managed to just get my sister a pack of Lego. Would you think a pack of Lego would be good?
Yeah.
But not. Remember when you get a pack? Remember, I don't know if you remember. You probably don't. But you remember you used to get a pack of Lego that just had the trees and the flowers, and that was it.
Yes.
It was a pack of Lego flowers and trees.
Oh, I've had something similar happen.
We get the
That's-
board. But
No.
Oh, no board either.
No board.
Oh wow.
Just
Okay.
flowers and trees,
Oh,
and it was just
treat.
like
Where I got like
it was the strangest Lego gift ever. I mean, I can understand. But just okay.
Yeah.
Let's make a park.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna put in the park? No one.
Yeah. Where the box was just like, oh, the box was a racetrack or something, and I just got like one piece of the racetrack in the box.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
When Lego were that cruel
Yeah.
that they was just sell you racetrack.
It just makes
And
you
it's
feel
just
a bit
like-
nice.
I mean, to be fair, you did. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know how we got into this. It's my fault.
That's good.
So anyway, yes. Derailed as ever.
But there's a variety of calendars out there now, aren't there? Like I said, it ranges from they've got gin. They've even got a tea one now. Twinings have got their own one.
Oh my God!
Every morning you go downstairs and just open the little door and say, oh, I've got this little
Wait, that's nice.
Christmas
to
toy,
begin with.
like tea bag.
Although
You can get a Harry Potter advent calendar
Oh yes, but guess what's inside?
for 15
chocolate
quid
frogs?
No chocolate.
from
No
Asda.
chocolate frogs.
No chocolate frogs.
It's
What's
like,
in there then?
Jewels and stuff that you can make a bracelet when you've finished.
So it's like some.
It doesn't
Girly
Oh, I
nonsense
suppose
to
that's
me.
I suppose chocolate frog. Yeah.
You just expect a chocolate frog that jumps out and
It's not even like a magic card or something. It
Sometimes-
doesn't sound
yeah.
Harry Potter related at all.
where's Dumbledore?
We think you'd have like maybe some magic tricks.
Yeah, you'll like this one, Lee.
What's that one?
Protein advent calendar. Every morning you get your fun-filled little protein ball.
Protein ball. Oh, a
Yeah,
little
protein-
chocolate protein ball.
chocolate.
You get a protein ball. I think there's other things in there as well. You know, they're tailored for everyone now. You get
Oh my god, they are.
pimp your prosecco.
You can get a prosecco. How? Yeah, but a gin advent calendar. Surely that can't be right, because normally for me, you
Drink and
get
drive.
you get up, open. Oh, it's the 23rd today. Oh, I'll go and pop downstairs. Oh, I'll just wash my teeth, have a bit of breakfast, get ready for work. Oh yes, must remember to open up the gin calendar door. Oh look, it's a small thimble of gin.
Yeah.
You know, what do you do then? You have to get the tonic out. I mean, surely it's an evening one. It must be an evening
Oh
calendar.
yeah, you could open it in the evening.
Well,
couldn't
yeah.
Yeah,
you?
you'd have
You
to,
know.
wouldn't you?
I don't know.
You just couldn't. Well, there's a prosecco one as well.
Yeah, there's a bit like that's not a small bottle.
We'll show these. Sorry, we're looking at Carla's found
Just a few.
just a few of the various, just the widespread, effect of the advent calendar. It has gone from being a simple paper
Yeah.
supplement in a
Yeah.
newspaper in the start of the 1900s to now a full blown, basically well tailored machine of anything from Harry Potter, basically from enticement for anybody's interest, really, from adult to children,
Works,
even to
doesn't it?
tea. I mean, where does it end? And the prices
so
have gone.
cool.
To be fair, the price. I mean, I saw the lint one. I saw it in the petrol station the other day, and it's normally advent calendars, a couple of 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters thick. This one was a good 6 centimeters thick, and it's got this massive bear on the 24th. You're just thinking, wowzers.
Times have changed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much it was, but
Wow, they ranged, didn't they? Yeah. I think I saw a diamond one for 2.1 million or something like that.
Oh, just pick that one up. Okay.
Yeah.
has anybody got one? Have you got one this year?
Well, I have,
Ooh.
provided by
Classic.
lovely John at the
Cheers,
office.
John.
Thank you.
Cheers,
for
John at the
our
office.
advent calendar.
John actually supplied everybody. We don't know where he got them from.
Christmas joy.
Well, what's the date on this?
He literally just arrived one day with there must have been about how many was there, 24
Yeah.
or so advent calendars for
Actually,
everyone at BDA.
Yeah, 3 months left on it.
So 3 months left. That's not too bad then. So thanks, John. But yeah, I think now the kids have got some at home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got one at home.
Oh, I've gone Playmobil this year.
Have you gone Playmobil? What's no chocolate, just like figures?
No. We had to put chocolate in as well.
Oh, that's
We had
shocking.
to take it out of the box, wrap them up,
Yeah.
put them into the Christmas calendar on the wall, and then put little coins in as well.
I like the one we have, and that we couldn't do it this year because we need to get another one because we've got 3 kids anyway. But the one where you get little drawers, you've seen the one where you get little drawers, you put little things in. I think they're quite cute because you can put anything in there.
Is that a DIY sort of thing?
Well, yeah, it's DIY and then you have to put the stuff in the drawer.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you have a little elf who comes around and does it for you.
Oh, is
But,
that
no.
On the shelf.
It's a little DIY. You just open it up. We didn't build it. It came from.
I've seen a DIY last minute Christmas idea for if you get a cardboard box and write numbers on it, then punch holes and put some beer in it, then people can open up the doors where the beers are.
Oh my
Nice.
That's another level. Christmas
Nice.
do, actually.
Yeah, another level.
I think a little quiz. But just talking about traditions, obviously I started looking through a bit of this, and obviously thanks to Holly's info there, and made me think a bit about the traditions that we kind of we build from memories and stuff, and then kind of take over from being a kid to being an adult, and then send them back to your kids. And I just got me thinking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was just wondering what's out there.
Don't adjust your set.
What's out there around the world that I didn't even have a clue. So I had a quick Google.
Around the world of traditions.
Traditions, yeah, around
Okay.
Christmas time.
Okay, this is cool.
Okay, so the first one that I found was the Swedes burn a giant goat.
And eat it?
Only you could. Following up from the cow,
Yeah.
the Swiss cow from that Roger Federer gets presented with.
Swedish
Um,
goats.
It's now
Yeah.
we're on to Swedish goats.
But this was every year on the first Sunday of Advent, the good people of Galv, Sweden, erect a
Apologies
huge...
for those
Yes,
those living.
apologies now. Erect a huge straw goat on the town's main square.
Nice.
Stands there proudly for a while, bringing a bit of cheer on the chilly winter nights.
Yeah.
And then more often than not, arsonists burn it to the ground.
What?
A bit of cheer. A bit of cheer there.
So they go and build a massive straw goat,
Yeah.
stand around it and celebrate, welcome in the festive period,
Yep.
holiday season, and then arsonists turn up more often than not
Yep.
and burn it down.
Yeah, and that's become a thing now.
As
So
in, yeah,
they
all
try and
might have accidentally burned it down once, and now it's just a thing.
no,
People
no.
burn it.
No,
Okay.
no. People try burning it down at the beginning, and then now that's
I
become.
love that goat.
That's become the thing.
I'm getting a bit nippy. Do you fancy a beer? Yeah, let's go. Oh,
Yeah.
quick,
Goat.
run.
It's a big goat. When you see pictures of it, it's big. It's not small. It's a big thing.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was one that I had no idea existed.
Gotta look after that. So that's in Sweden.
Okay, number 2.
Straw goat.
Obviously, I think quite a few of us know about this. We might have touched on it before about the Japanese eat KFC.
Yes, I've heard this. They have KFC on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
In fact, KFC go to quite a. They're quite entertaining about it. They actually promote the fact that they have quite a campaign around it. I think.
Yeah, it's clever marketing because obviously.
But I don't understand why.
Because there's not many Christians out there, so there was just that gap where they thought, well, you know what, we can make this like a KFC thing.
And turkey's not available in Japan at all, really.
So it's
Costco
very clever from KFC because now it's
Gap in the market.
yeah, it's KFC day pretty much over there. So very clever.
To get like a bucket that's like shaped like a turkey rather.
Christmas bucket. No,
A
chicken's here to
turkey
stay.
bucket.
Turkey.
Turkey bucket.
I had to delete that. Oh, after the Christmas party.
There are times where I've had a KFC and thought, this is really nice, and then equally there's many times I've gone, why am I eating this?
Yeah, that's like midway through the grease, just like dribbling out.
Yeah, it's just going like, this sounded like a good idea at the time.
It's always good after a few beers, but
Yeah.
Zinger Tower meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was number 2. Number 3, this one made me laugh. The Spanish make models of people pooing.
No way!
La Cagañera.
Ah,
El
yes.
Cagañera.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I read that. I was
Yep.
like, what? No.
They make it's a Christmas tradition
So I had to investigate.
in
Yes.
Spain.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
god.
That's to do with.
It's their take on the Yule log.
Well, it's actually a fertility symbol. They put them in the little nativity scenes, and it's meant to be, welcome to.
But why?
It's for-
How has that got anything to do with
It says
fertility?
each year in the weeks leading up to Christmas, nativity scenes are livened up by the appearance of El Caganer, the crapper. These ceramic models traditionally depict a Catalan peasant dropping a hefty Yule log on the floor. I mean, what a way to celebrate.
So
yeah?
but they make these themselves.
They make them, yeah. And
They can't have all made them. They look almost identical.
well, obviously, it's
There's obviously-
progressed over
there's-
time.
produced.
I think there's a mass market going on now. You've got to go out and buy a little crapper.
It's progressed, but wow. Bringing in the season with a little crapper. That was a good one.
I mean, so as far as my traditions go, it's getting a Christmas tree and possibly buying a poinsettia.
Spread the joy.
That's about it.
What is up with poinsettias?
Is that how you pronounce it then?
I don't know.
I just
Those
call
red
them
things
poinsettia.
that
Those
die.
those red. I just love them. They're just red flowers. They go on forever. If you water them and look after them, you'll have them for like till March.
But you end up
I
taking them away.
couldn't get rid of the other one.
Really?
I was like, yeah, this is lovely, but it kind of looks a bit. Christmas is done now.
Yeah.
What do I do with it? I should have planted it in the ground.
Put it in the loft.
But yeah, it's good. I can't believe that the Spanish go and mass produce little people having a poo, and they not only that, do they then invite them to nativities, and so the kids can then see them having a poo.
Genius.
Yes, it's obviously a touch of genius from the Spanish.
It's genius marketing. I don't know where, but it's there somewhere. So, maybe I'm flipping.
Just wait, there's going to be someone that's going to catch on over here. You watch. There'll be some
I
marketing
think
campaign.
they do themed ones. You know, you can get like famous.
They would
people.
be.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if Cadbury's could latch onto that.
No. I'm surprised.
It's a chocolate log.
I mean, look, the amount of toy, like you know, the kids' games that's out there, like Hasbro and stuff. They do these little poo games now where it's kind of like it's spat by the poo and stuff. It's like,
Yes.
where's this coming from? But yeah, it's everywhere.
That doggy game. That you,
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to
Pick the
poop
peep up.
wherever it
I
is.
blame emojis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's gone wrong. But number 4,
Number 4.
Norwegians hide their brooms. Anyone know that?
No.
There's a time and a place for cleaning, and Christmas ain't it. No wonder then the Norwegians have traditionally hidden the brooms out of sight on Christmas Eve. Do you know
Why just Christmas Eve? Is it to stop to help Santa?
This is because they simply believe an old legend which says if their brooms are left out overnight, nasty witches will steal them and ride off and wreak havoc throughout the Christmas season. So it does make sense.
I can't understand.
Witches.
Yes.
Witches. But why would witches be about Christmas? That's not their day.
The Grinch witch,
Mm.
Grinch is no witch.
they're all out to prevent Christmas.
Wowzers.
I had no idea. And the other one, 5.
The Norwegians estate. So we've gone from gone from straw goats to Christmas. What was it? Christmas poos.
Christmas poos. Christmas chicken.
The Christmas chicken in Japan.
Yeah.
Norwegian brooms being hidden. There's buy one get one free on Christmas brooms on Christmas Eve. Or just brooms.
Yeah.
Christmas brooms. And to top it on number 5.
Number 5. This was it's okay, but again I didn't know about it. Iceland get the Yule lads round.
The Yule lads.
The Yule lads.
Is this Iceland the shop or Iceland the country?
Iceland the country.
I thought that, but I thought I'd clarify the point.
You never know.
You never know.
No palm sugar.
Yeah.
So kids who grow up in Iceland can expect visits from 13 separate Yule lads in the days before Christmas.
Yule lads?
Who leaves? Yeah, Yule lads.
What do you mean by Yule lads? Like
Lads
just
dressed
lads?
up, yeah.
Lads just dressed up as what?
Yules.
Lads, Yules, yeah. Lads.
It's just, I'm a Yule lad.
Yeah. Who is a gift?
Oh, they give him a gift as well?
Yeah, there's
50.
Oh, hang on a minute. Who leave nice gifts or cold potatoes, depending on the child's behaviour.
So, is it only 15? How do they nominate the 15?
15?
Sorry,
13 separate Yule lads.
13 separate Yule lads. How do you become a Yule lad? Is there like a school of Yule ladding that you need to go to? Or is it just you get nominated a Yule lad, this year it's you?
This is worrying as well because
How do
they leave them in the shoe at the end of their beds. How do they even get in? What is
I've
going on?
I've heard that before. We've got some of those some bedtime fable books, and I've heard that fable tales of elves and little helpers leaving presents and shoes.
But lads.
Well, I suppose it's
for your bed.
It would be quite scary, I think, if you was to find a lad.
Oh,
I mean, lad to me sounds like some sort of. I could be wrong here, but it sounds like some. Where is it? Sorry, Sweden.
Iceland.
Iceland. They're going to be bulky. They're bulky. Iceland are quite big people.
Yeah.
So, you can imagine one of them standing at the end of your bed.
Right,
mate, where's your shoe? We've got a gift for you.
There'll definitely be a Yule log or two.
So,
yeah,
bizarre.
Bizarre but true.
It makes us kind of look a bit. We need to come up with something a bit equally bizarre. What is ours then?
What's the
We don't have one, do
tradition?
we? We have a mince pie and a carrot.
Is that our tradition?
Well, I don't know if it is. I mean, to be fair, I don't even think Santa Claus being red is ours. I think that's Coda's. But
yeah. So what have we marketed over here? Do you know what? I actually don't know.
Maybe that's
traditional stuff. I guess it's
maybe that's somebody.
caroling and
Carolling seems very British, doesn't it?
It's very Victorian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take that.
Maybe the turkey is probably ours.
Or the goose.
I'm trying to think back to Dickensian Britain.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's got to be What about the sixpence in the Christmas pudding?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Break your teeth on this thing.
Break your teeth on that.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying.
Oh. Putting custard on everything, is that?
Custard, no custard.
Maybe that's not really
Yeah,
Christmas.
custard's good though. Not on Christmas pudding. That's just
okay.
sacrilege.
I don't like
That is
Christmas.
Prosecco. You can't put prosecco on Christmas
Well,
pudding.
you can now. It's in the MLS one with the prosecco kind of.
Oh really?
Sounds like a waste.
No, it's prosecco sauce.
Coming from Father Ted over here.
I was looking for a different clip, but I couldn't find it.
But But I suppose moving on. Yeah.
We'll have to research. I suppose we've got a couple of weeks between now and Crimbo. How many episodes we've got left? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I think it's 3.
Probably about 3.
Okay.
Maybe about 3. So between now and the end of the year,
Yeah.
or the last Christmas episode,
Good to find out.
we'll be wearing our Christmas jumpers and our Christmas hats, and you can see that we're
Getting a bit festive.
we're getting a little bit Christmas. There's a dribble of tinsel
Sometimes, yeah.
in the room. We'll try and come up with the top festive UK entry.
Yeah.
There's got to be. We'll do a top 5 of
I thought we were going to do Eurovision then.
UK only festive
Yeah.
traditions.
Maybe it differs throughout the UK. That'd be quite interesting. What do the Welsh do?
I bet it
that we
does.
don't?
I bet it does. I bet it does a bit between the Welsh, the Scots,
Yeah.
the Irish. There's bound to be
Because
different traditions.
even growing up, like traditions that I had were eat turkey.
That's hardly tradition. Well,
That's what I mean.
maybe it is. I mean,
Yeah, but that's it. What? Other
There's
than
always
that,
the traditional Christmas fight. I don't know.
football.
hang on. We'll
get to that.
we'll save this for
Yeah.
our.
But yeah, it's time to come. But obviously, moving on to the marketing world.
The marketing world of Christmas.
Marketing world. of
It's
Christmas.
it's the most glorious time of the year. The shackles are off. Marketers
it is.
rejoice.
They've been planning all year for this.
Well, last year's planning. I think it's a great opportunity to just reach out, to get in touch. I think that the Christmas card or the Christmas emailer or we've over the years we've done countless Christmas emails, Christmas advent calendars, little web one-page web sort of like adverts,
games, Christmas games.
Even that's glorifying up. I mean, I used to remember. You don't see it as much now, funnily enough, but I used to remember when. Do you remember when Play.com used to exist?
Oh.
And many moons ago, it was a DVD Blu-ray site, and they always used to add snow to everything on the website, and it was and you knew that Christmas had arrived because all of the graphics had been snowified.
Yeah.
And I thought it must have been quite a massive undertaking to literally take every single asset that was on that website. Yeah. And we've done things in the past where we've graphicked up websites.
Yeah, we did a lot, especially for clients this time. Christmas cards, big plus. Calendars.
But there must be other things. Is there anything else that we're missing? Is there new trends?
Well, there are. Obviously, the digital trend, but I think companies tend to go a bit bigger now.
Well, now, especially with digital and the fact of motion or digital video advertising is everywhere. I mean, if you can't go from a shopping centre this day and age without. Back in the day, it used to be just a poster up. Now it's a digital ad board.
Yeah, people want to go viral, don't they?
And there's so much content on there that you can display, and it doesn't need to be a lot, but it's just a simple little bit of animation. Especially, let's be fair, Christmas, everyone's just going to add snow. Not that we get any snow, but hopefully
nice.
But then even with that, like the clever ones where they do a campaign where other people on their phones do the filming for them.
Yep.
And then share that, and then so there's so many. But I was just having a quick look. Obviously, I was thinking about what you said earlier about the postal people send these little nods towards Christmas, and kind of gets you a bit more of a flavour for their marketing around Christmas time.
Well, I always like it, especially like we deal with all of the productions that we produce here, especially from the video department. Yeah. You know, we'll always get a card from some of the voiceover artists that we use each year. We always get a card from some of the film crew, production sites that we've used. So it's just a nice way of saying, don't get me wrong, I know it's like, remember me for next year. But at the same time, it's nice to just think, it's just about being friendly and just being. It's just that Christmas period of just saying hello and just what for and I think it's just nice, especially if you get it handwritten. I love a handwritten card. Yeah. None of that printed out.
Oh, the printers, because they don't care.
Yeah,
it's difficult sometimes, like bigger companies, I suppose. You don't want to shoot yourself in the foot, but it is difficult. So obviously, printed one still works a treat. But it's just those little touches, isn't it, that we love.
I have to edit that
out. But it's just those little things, the little touches around Christmas time.
So what have you found, Carl? You clutched a bit of paper.
Larger. Sorry, I went a bit
larger.
larger.
Is it what, straw goat large?
Bigger than the straw goat.
Bigger than the straw goat. This will be good.
Okay, so the first one, I'll KLM, Royal Dutch Airways. Okay.
See, now when you say KLM, I just have to think of KLF, and then that song where they did, you know that.
You've actually lost me. What?
The KLF. Remember the KLF?
No.
Do you remember the KLF? No, that dance thing where they used to. Oh,
I know the song, but
I can't remember what it's called. All I remember is that bit.
That's the Offspring.
No, it's not the Offspring. The Offspring's that other. Is it the Offspring? It's not the Offspring. It's that KLF track.
Give it to me, baby.
No, that's the Offspring.
No. Oh, sorry, I got that from that little.
No, anyway, it's some dance. It's some. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah,
carry on. KLM. KLF. That dance group.
Okay, so basically they had this little campaign around lonesome globetrotters.
Lonesome globetrotters. Yeah. I suppose you are going to be lonesome. That's the thing to expect if you're globetrotting.
Yeah. Oh, around Christmas time.
If you're on your own, that's one of the things I could never actually travel because I'd just be so gutted.
Yeah.
I come Christmas, I just don't think I could spend it in Australia on my own, on a beach with a Barbie. I just couldn't do it.
Wouldn't feel like Christmas, though, would it?
Just wouldn't feel like Christmas. I don't know how they do it.
I'd love to escape Christmas.
Oh no! See, everyone's different. Yeah, but you're contractually obliged. You know, you're Holly Gennaro. You can't.
Yeah.
Christmas. Christmas Eve. You got to be there, ready to. You know.
Tradition is to escape tradition.
For you, yeah. You don't want to be taken, prisoner again, hostage rather. You must get fed up of it.
Every year.
Every year.
Not again.
Not again.
Oh, McLean.
Oh, you think I see this one coming? What, another Christmas Eve party?
Yeah.
Maybe this time I'm washing my hair. Anyway, sorry, mate.
They'll still find you. Yeah, so we're back. Yes.
Coming back.
So yeah, Lonesome Globetrotters, and what they did was they created in the airport a bonding buffet. Bonding buffet.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Okay.
So
Bonding.
basically it was a large round table with delicious Christmas dinner and offered it all for free. Everything was free. But it wasn't just that. The table was elevated 4.5 metres in the air. And
Wow.
in order to get the table lower, all 20 stalls had to be filled. So everybody had to come together to make sure that it came down. You couldn't just go up there on your own. It had to be a bonding buffet.
So hang on, the table's suspended
They have to get like a ladder to get
in
up
air,
or something.
and then what? By all the
And-
people coming into the store made the table lower, or
Well, and the airport. So once you realised what it was, I think you had to sit around the stalls, but all of the stalls had to fill up before it came down, so everyone could eat together.
so basically until everyone got together, the
Yeah.
food didn't come down.
Food didn't come
Oh,
down.
I get you. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
so
nice.
it's
That's
just a
nice.
nice little play.
Yeah.
So obviously, yeah. At first they were reluctant to join, feeling uncomfortable maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But then they realised that the table was coming down, and then suddenly the joy was there, the festive joy, people pulling crackers, eating, being merry. So it just turned the table on being from a lonesome one to everyone realising that you can chat around Christmas time.
That takes me back to Did I mention Fillmore 50 on here last week? I did. There's a video I saw on there this week. The Jameson one is hilarious. Please check that one out. If I didn't mention that last week. Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Anyway, there's another one. Did I mention the one about the food where she brings the table all together?
You mentioned the French.
There's a pasta one. It's not pasta. No, it's not pasta. There's a video out there where there's this couple going. Basically, this couple in the lift, and they all go home, and everyone's sitting on home, eating dinner on their own, and it's all very lonesome, and everyone feels a bit like. So basically, what this lass does is she puts the table in the hallway of the flats where they live, and she just waits for people to come out of the lift. So that basically they can't get past this table. They can't get to their front door without going. And she just invites them in to have a little meal. And it's such a simple little idea of just bringing people together in this little hallway.
That's what it's about.
It's a cute little idea, and that's perfectly what that's
Yeah.
about. It's about breaking bread over just
The holiday season.
the holiday season,
Yeah.
and just saying hi, yeah, let's have a chat. And there's nothing better than a conversation over a glass of mulled wine or a mince pie
Yeah.
or whatnot.
Oh yeah, mulled wine. Oh yeah.
So that was the KLF
Yeah.
basically having a massive dance party.
Yeah, big dance.
That's the one.
That's the way I like it. Is that right?
That song's you never know. You've been too busy being dropped off a building, or potentially being dropped.
I've
off
never
a
heard
building.
any Christmas songs
But-
ever.
Have you never heard any Christmas songs? It was December 24th. This is like the Die Hard episode.
They are doing that Whamageddon, aren't they? Where you've got
God,
to try and go without hearing Wham for 24 days or something.
Really, what, over Christmas?
Over Christmas. It's
Whamageddon.
called
I might have done that one year because I just like if there's Christmas songs playing in the shop, I'm like, that's enough of that.
Yeah, but you can't even hear it. If you hear it, you're out of the game.
Are you like Bar Humbug then? You don't
I
like
just,
it?
I just really don't like the saccharine sweet nonsense of the jingly jangly.
I love it.
It's not my thing.
I like the jingly jangly. I like the
Let's
slow
get BDA the next couple of weeks. This is going to be going
This
crazy.
is my-
I've
it's
been
my-
tortured being called Holly at Christmas time as a child. I think,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like-
Holly, yeah.
Sorry.
Wow.
Wow. I tell you,
I'm staying over this side.
it's like a firecracker. You never know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
I think that's why Hans Gruber just gives up every year.
Yeah. It's like, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
This Gennaro is getting feisty.
Oh, the countdown's on.
So KLM, I
Yeah,
love
so
that.
the big one,
So
yes,
they,
it's good.
so they literally invited their entire team down to have and lower the table.
Yeah. So it was just randomers coming through from the airport who,
Yeah.
and just took everyone in.
It's good. It's good new way of thinking.
Yeah, and then Air Canada brings people home for Christmas.
Well, for free. No, that was a guess.
Well, yes, technically. So there's a Maple Leaf pub in London where people from Canada go to drink when they're feeling they want a bit of that Canada feel. They're missing home, so they go there.
Yeah.
And then obviously Canada Airways found out about this, so they went down to the pub, they're clever marketeers, and they said, oh, right, we're going to offer you a round of, and everyone obviously thought, oh, free round of drinks, what's that one? But no, they gave them all flights to go home.
Wow.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Just for
They-
that little touch, and then obviously it's creates all those memories again. Like they get to go home, and then everyone.
They were going home anyway, though. Weren't
No, they weren't. That's why they're in the London pub.
Oh,
Didn't
right.
taste Canada because they were missing it because they knew they weren't going back. Christmas. And then,
Oh,
so I thought it was a really nice touch. So
that is
you know,
cute, that isn't it?
it's just those things, isn't it? And then obviously it sticks with that brand. You think
They didn't do it in Australia by then. No, London.
Oh.
It cost a fortune.
Canada's quite expensive.
That's
Yeah.
fair, Canada.
Must have been a
I've
small
booked tickets
boutique
to
club.
Canada. It's
Have
pretty
you?
expensive, yeah.
What, Christmas? You
No,
escaping?
summertime.
Summertime.
So it's very generous.
Yeah, it is very
Christmas
generous.
is the time for giving, isn't it?
Yep, yeah, you've hit the nail on the head there, Carl.
Time for giving.
Have you got any more to give?
Well, one more.
One more.
Okay, so everyone knows about the Grinch,
Yes.
and that's just come out in the cinema, and I really want to see
I
it.
think we've got the Grinch here.
Yeah, it was.
But
careful.
I don't get
I
saved
didn't
by
say it.
Christmas at the end. I get sick of it.
She loved the Grinch.
No more!
Yeah.
No
I
more!
should dress up as the Grinch.
You should, I think, you should come as a Grinch. You know, you've kind of got a hat that's looking a bit Scrooge-like. You know, you could probably get away with it.
Yeah,
You
let's
know?
try it. No, okay,
We can get some chains.
you should dress up as the Grinch
Chains?
coming up.
Well, they don't they
Oh,
look-
that's Bob Marley.
Yeah,
Marley,
yeah.
Marley.
Well, you know it quite well because then you don't like Christmas.
What?
You've obviously tuned into it and watched it. You know, I know it's Bob Marley. I don't know the other. Not Bob
Oh, the
Marley.
Muppet one.
Bob Marley. Bob Marley in the chains.
Oh, it is. That's his name, isn't it?
No, it's the Marley Brothers. It's the Marley Brothers.
Yeah.
Mar-
Not Bob Marley. The Raspberry.
Bob Marley turns up Scrooge.
Yeah, man. There you go.
Well done, Holes. I mean, I was like, oh really? Is it
Yeah.
Bob Marley? Stupid me's like, I'm sure I've heard that
Bob
name.
Marley, yeah.
Sure I've heard that name before. I've heard the Marley, but it's not Bob Marley.
Oh, now he's a Muppet, eh? Come on.
Anyway.
Yes. So,
Sorry.
back to this. Honda.
Oh, Honda.
Like I said, every year the brand holds its Happy Honda Day sale.
Happy Honda.
Happy Honda.
We get like 20% off a car, a
Alright.
motorbike,
A deal.
a deal,
5%.
5%. Could be good.
Deposit free. I don't know. Something like that. But the Grinch this year took it over. And it said unhappy holidays. Honda holidays.
Unhappy Honda holidays. That's a mouthful. That's
Yeah.
a, that's,
So
that's,
they teamed
that's a
up with
hashtag.
They teamed up. Yeah, it is. Well, they teamed up with the Grinch, and they did a takeover where there was no sales, no cars, no nothing, but the Grinch was there, and he took over their social feed, and the hashtag was or the Grinch takeover. So it was just a play on
the Grinch took over, basically just
Took
killed
over everything.
Killed everything.
yeah.
There was
took
no
over-
Christmas.
Took over everything.
Surely that's a bit negative, right?
Wow, negative, but we're talking about it.
Well, yeah, I guess yeah. But if everyone was looking forward to, let's say if I'm in the market to buy a car and I'm thinking that, you know, this time of year Honda generally release
Yeah.
some sort of
Well, I'm sure if you
deal
go
or
there-
incentive for me to get into one.
Yeah.
But then I guess maybe that's the you're
That's-
talking about it.
That's the incentive, and when you go there probably are the sales. They probably will do it. It's just the promotion bit, isn't it? It gets you through the door and like, oh, I want to see the Grinch. The kids are probably like, oh, Dad, look, the Honda's doing the Grinch or something. And just relate. You get that little relating bit there.
I've never got the Grinch though.
If you're not,
No, that just
Have you
doesn't.
seen the old Dr. Seuss one?
Yeah, no. It just doesn't. It's just there's something about Dr. Zeus. The Grinch doesn't.
I really want to see this one.
Oh, it's the new film that's coming out, isn't
The
it?
new film, yeah. So
Yeah.
they've teamed up. It's a good timing, very good timing for them, and just it works really well.
Oh, Honda, is that this year? Honda done it?
Honda, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I suppose it is well timed.
Yeah, so obviously, so the Grinch popped in at Honda dealerships to declare that he stole Happy Honda Days. No decorations, no discounts, no exciting test drives, no cars. Maybe I should have read on, but I left it there. But I'm pretty sure there will be some cars there somewhere. But yeah, it was just
Dark.
really, yeah. I know, well, dark but good because obviously you go see the film, and then obviously they're going to advertise Honda cars and probably will have deals.
I should imagine there'll be a lot of tying in.
Yeah, so
that's going on. You probably end up going to the cinema and there'll be a Honda advert
What is it,
before
the
it.
Grinch driving
The
a Honda
Grinch will be
Cup or
driving a
something?
Honda.
yeah.
Because didn't Honda? No, that was Renault. Was it Renault that did the Times the Solo film when the Solo film came out?
Not too sure.
I remember going to see Solo and there was a tie-in with Renault, and yeah, they were just trying to. I think they were trying to get the son to the family were trying to get the son to see this film, and as
Yeah.
they were driving on the way to the film, you get like a Millennium Falcon would come in, and you got Chewie hanging out the window going. Rah. It was a bit of a blatant tie-in, which was, but it got
if
people talking.
works, I think that's what it's all about, really. It's about companies not just thinking, oh, we'll leave it till Christmas, because it is good to put something out over this sort of time, because it does. Everyone is on a bit of a high, and they're willing to spend a bit of money or listen to a bit more than they would do, because they're all, ready for the Christmas and in Christmas mode. So it's a perfect time to start marketing, really. And like I said, those little touch points.
Yes, it is.
ideal.
It is, yeah. And I suppose you could argue that I guess we've talked about Advent simply because it's the 1st of December, but now is that time to start sending out those comms.
It is.
But you leave it any later, it's like, people start going away on holes and stuff. So if you're going to send something out, if you put that effort into it, you want to make sure that it's received.
And they appreciate it as well,
it's
don't
appreciated. And yeah, also you want to make sure that you've got the time to follow up on that. So if you want to phone them up and say, hi, did you get the the card or the whatever collateral you put out there for them to sort of like engage with, you've got time to...
And it's worked. And when you get back in the office after the Christmas, and even though you're on a bit of a low, you might see this thing that cheers you up again because what you got sent through in a DM piece or something, and it just gives you that little smile, and you're automatically on their brain again thinking about it. So it's
funny. I was thinking about it because that on that film or 50. Did I mention Belvita? On the podcast last week? I mentioned that one already. Did I really?
It's like going back in the past. Christmas past.
Oh, because that one they made obviously but there is a campaign there. I think it's like that first Monday when you got to go back. It's like a bit of a dear.
Yeah.
I think there's something to be said about that.
There is. What makes you feel like that?
I just think it's the end of the holidays and it's that getting back into the. But sometimes, to be fair, you can be. It depends on it depends on the projects that you can be charged up and ready to rock and roll because you've had a break, and it's time to sort of then get back in and start pushing some of those creative ideas that you've had over the break. You've got projects that you need to deadlines that you need to meet. So I think sometimes it can work in both ways.
Swings roundabouts, isn't it? Definitely. But it's all about getting those little packages. I love it, getting those little things through the door. Whether it be a melted snowman in a little bag. You've seen those ones. What else was there? There was a
melted snowman.
When they posted out this. I can't remember who it was now, but they posted out a snowman in a bag. But obviously, it was a sealed bag with just water with snowman nose, eyes. And
Really?
It's just those little things that.
That's quite cool.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Here's a carrot, two stones, and
It's
some
just in a bag with some water.
Oh, it's like snowman making kit kind of thing,
Well,
isn't it?
it was a snowman when they posted it
No,
out.
they're
Oh.
making out there was a snowman. Who did that?
I can't remember now. It was a few years ago, but just those little ideas, the little quirky things that.
It is, and to fair, it says so much if you can connect with someone and make them think for that. People are expecting. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's always nice to send a card or send any sort of comms out. But if you can send something that's just a little bit more imaginative, a little bit more different, that sets you apart, and it might not get the effect or it might not get the feedback that you were looking for at the time, but it may set you up in good stead for the year ahead when if you need if you think I remember so and so sent me this thing in the post, that was great, let's give them a call or let's talk to them about,
and they'll share it on social as well probably. They'll say, look,
this is the thing, it doesn't
avenues, isn't there?
I mean 10 years ago you'd send a card out and that'd be it. You might get an email back saying thanks for the card, you might get a phone call.
Is that because everybody used to send cards and it's not really a thing anymore?
Well, no, I still think sending cards is a nice thing. I definitely. I think if anything, the email card is like. I don't like.
That's not even a thing. Like, I don't think most people would send cards in my age. It's not a thing. You wouldn't even send an e-card because those are like old hack. You would send
you've probably you've struck on a chord there because
Instagram or something.
I don't send cards out. I know like my mum does. I know my in-laws do.
See, no one knows where to post things these days as well. Like you don't. I have no idea where anybody lives.
Well, it's kind of like. But then I guess if you're on social media and all your friends are on social media, rather than going through all that, sending out 24 cards, you just send that one post, hiya, Merry Christmas all, and that's it, and that's, it's always funny when Christmas Day when social media, it just seems to grind to a halt. Because either everyone's just got a new phone, everyone's got some sort of new device, and everyone's posting everything. But I guess social media has kind of... But I suppose it gives us a good point to talk about our social media, in that recently we've now started putting out some more comms and Christmas comms. You'll have noticed that we've put out our 24, so it's almost like our own little advent calendar really, but in our advent calendar we're trying to solve the issue of those bad Christmas jokes. The crackers, when you crack open a cracker and you're knee deep into your turkey, or you're escaping and not eating turkey and probably where would you be, Burger King?
Thrown out the window.
No, we're just hiding.
Hiding somewhere. So you get a bad Christmas joke. So we've come to the rescue. and we've put out 24
Great.
great 24 great Christmas jokes to save you. So when you get that bad Christmas joke, you can think, oh, do you know what? I saw a joke the other day on social media, and I'll tell that one instead. So 24 Christmas cracker jokes. Have a look at them. They're on our Instagram channel right now. We're going to be doing one a day. So far, Cabe has told me that his joke has gone down better than my joke. But these jokes are supplied. I didn't make one up. So yeah, please get in touch with our social media channels at Thinkbda, on that's not Twitter, and Instagram and LinkedIn. If you have any questions, if you've got any ideas for the podcast, please get in touch as well. I know we've had some great feedback recently from people that have been enjoying it, so thank you ever so much for all of those that get in touch. It's lovely to hear from the people that are watching it on a Friday night whilst eating a pizza, just chilling out with a beer, watching BDA Chat. It's great to hear. Or BDA podcast. Anything else from anybody else this week?
No.
That's it. Well, that's done. Carl's off to go and find a mirror and start modelling himself whilst sitting down and in a suitable position to start getting them out for the nativity play.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go down well, Carl. I can just see the paper mache model now. Painting won't be an issue.
Oh, I might get the sack.
No, I think, mate. I definitely think there's a gap in the market there for us to send out some Christmas vlog.
Big gap.
Big gap. And hopefully Holly will be back next week because yes, it's not Christmas Eve yet, so Holly will be back for another episode, but after that she may be off to not be taken hostage or contractually obliged to star in some random film. Until next week, this is BDA Chat episode 45 signing off, and until next week we'll see you then. Thank you.
Bye.
Don't wait. There we go, another 50-minute episode.
No, it's not 50. Oh, it is.